Hi, Christina. It was so nice to meet you yesterday. Thank you very much for your Shelf Genie appointment. I hope you enjoyed learning a bunch of different things that we could do to help you make your kitchen more accessible, make the things easier to get at, make it a more enjoyable experience to be using your kitchen and having everything in places that make it a very efficient kitchen to use. Let's take a look at some of the things that we spoke about. First, let's go right to the left of your refrigerator. This is the space we decided to put in a custom premium spice rack. And we were trying to get those spices out of that tall shelf where it was really difficult to reach and get them down here where you could reach them while you were cooking and prepping meals. So we would remove the wooden cleats and the plastic bins that are currently in that cabinet and install this premium custom made spice rack. Now remember that the center piece is a glide out in itself, and it can glide out to the left towards the stove right where you will be prepping and cooking your food. And then it'll glide back in and head back in like that. So this piece can be installed so the door is mounted to the actual spice rack, or you can open your door and then pull the spice rack out. It's your choice. Next to that cupboard to the left, this is where you have two glide outs that were made by the cabinet company. We're going to raise those two up higher, and then we're going to put a Shelf Genie one down below, and it's going to be a double height to allow you to put those things that are in the plastic bins in the cupboard right to the left of the refrigerator in here. Moving on to underneath your cooktop, we decided, I'm not sure why that one's sticking out like that, we decided to put in some U-shaped glide outs. These have a cutout that will go around the pipe that holds the wiring and the gas lines for your cooktop, and it'll allow you to store things in the back and be able to get at them easily, as well as giving you a second entire level to store more of your pots and pans. So that's the solution for under the cooktop. Now, moving on to your island. At the end of the island, you had a divided cupboard with all of your cookie sheets and baking tins and things like that. So what we're going to do there is take the door and attach it to a tray bin, and this will allow you to put your cookie sheets and your cutting boards and your cooling racks right in there. Now the door can open and you can pull the tray bin out separately, or you can attach the door to the tray bin, whichever is your preference. The glide out tray bin can be a little wider if we don't have to worry about hinges being in the way. So that's one advantage of putting it directly attached to the door. Above the tray bin, we'll have a small single glide out to put your smaller cutting boards and your smaller items that are in that cabinet right now. And lastly, we're going to go to the cabinet that's in the butler's pantry. Now, this cabinet had some shelves to the right of it, and we thought, well, they're not very deep and they're the perfect depth for small appliances, and they didn't really contain the plastic containers very well. They could fall off and trip or you could trip on them. They could fall off the shelf and just kind of scatter on the floor. So we decided, well, let's put them in the cabinet to contain them a bit, and then you can put other individual things like small appliances or jars with things in them like flour, sugar, or whatnot on those shelves, and things that are going to take up that entire depth and don't move around a lot. So let's take a look what we did inside. On the left hand side, we decided to put in a double glide out with a divider and a single glide out with a divider. And remember, the dividers will help you separate large things from small things and medium things, or lids from bottoms, and any other way you'd like to organize. So each one of these glide outs has a divider, and there are 3 singles on the right hand side for you to utilize. So Kristina, I hope these solutions will work well for you in your kitchen. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me, email me, or text me. I'm happy to help out in any way that I can, or change any of these designs around or add to them, whatever you wish. Thank you so much. I look forward to hearing from you soon, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.